Hi, Marbs here, and today I want to talk to you about Sony Studios Games on Xbox. Yes, that's right. Now, most people are talking about Xbox Studios Games on Sony consoles or PlayStation, but let's turn it around and let's talk about Sony games on Xbox. Well, there really is only one big one, and that's the show. Now, the show in physical is going through some transitions over the years, and I can kind of recount them for you. Every year, the collector's editions have gotten a little bit less and a little bit less, to the point now that when the show 25 comes this year, it'll only come in a physical standard edition for Xbox and no more collector's editions, which is a shame because, as you'll see here, we have some really beautiful work here by Sony Studios and Sony Santa Monica. Now look, I really like these collector's editions, and it started out in 21 with Jackie Robinson. The Jackie Robinson is a first-rate collector's edition, beautiful steelbook, printed commemorative slip sleeve, and this beautiful black stitched New Era hat. You know, it's just top-notch. It has a really great look. Now in 22, they only did a steelbook, and you know, and it was called the MVP edition, I believe. And then I think that was their first time, experimenting with some digital. And then they came back with the Captain's edition and the special hat for that, and the beautiful steelbook, one of the greatest steelbooks with the, I would call it the metallic paint on it, just beautiful. And then in 24, we got treated to the Negro Leagues edition with the beautiful Negro Leagues New Era hat. Now look, I tell you, I think part of the reason we're seeing this decision is that the Negro Leagues edition didn't sell very well, and I don't know if that was from a lack of marketing or what, or people just slept on it, but it's been down clearanced out to as cheap as $20. Now I've heard people say that it's digital, but somebody bought one just here recently, and there was a disc in it, just like all the ones that I have here have an actual disc in it. Now, I don't really know if Sony plans to bring any more games to Xbox, but this is really what Sony has to offer on the Xbox platform. Now let that sink in for a minute. This is an interesting strategy of Microsoft bringing all their games over to PlayStation, but Sony's not bringing any of theirs over to Xbox. And you have to ask yourself, why is that? And it definitely harkens back to the fact that physical isn't what it used to be. And that is something evidenced by them moving backwards from these beautiful collector's editions to just a standard edition. But what do you think? You tell me in the comments below. I'll be watching. Now subscribe for me. My name's Marbs. I'll be watching. See you in the next one.